Sitting in a comfortable position, so wherever you are, either on a chair or on the floor, so easy sitting position. We're going to be here for a little while, so make sure you're comfortable. And if you want to support your knees, if they're not on the floor, want to sit on a little on cushions, pillows, and just elevate the hips a little bit. So just taking a moment, settling down, and bringing your hands in Chin Mudra with the thumb and the four fingers to touch, and the remaining three fingers spread out and quite engaged. So letting the body relax, letting the body settle for a moment. And elongating the spine and slightly bringing the neck forward and back to make sure that the neck is now straight. And the back of the neck is straight, sorry, and the chin is parallel to the floor. And making sure your back is not too far forward or back, just nice and relaxed with a natural curvature of the body. And close your eyes if you haven't already. And we'll do a little body scan. And wherever you find any tension, if you want to relax it, then go ahead. So bringing your attention to your toes and your feet, calves and shins, knees and kneecaps, thighs, quads, buttocks, abdomen, chest, and bringing the shoulders up to the ears and then dropping them, squeezing the shoulder blades together and then letting go, really feeling that relaxation. And the back, the lower back, the upper back, and the middle back. Bringing your attention to your hands, any tension around there, please relax. Wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders again. So opening the shoulders and drop them down. The neck and the face. So a little bit of room between the upper teeth and the lower teeth. Tongue not on the palate. And the eyes completely relaxed. The forehead relaxed. So we put everything, sometimes when things happen, face is the first where the tension goes. So nice to relax the face, eyes. And we're just going to do a few deep abdominal breaths. So breathing deeply. So simple abdominal breath, inhaling for your abdomen. The abdomen goes out, exhaling, abdomen in. So 5 deep inhalation and deep exhalation. So deep doesn't mean noisy one. So it can be subtle, noiseless, but deep. Feeling the abdomen going out and in. When you inhale, abdomen goes away from you. When you exhale, the abdomen goes back towards the spine. Just check the eyes and the face, still being relaxed. And now we'll chant Om 3 times, so letting go of that breath. Join me when you're ready. Sahana bhavatu sahano bhunaktu saha viryam karavavahe tejasvinavaditamastu ma vitvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And then slowly opening your eyes. Okay, so we're going to be doing quite a varied sequence today. So welcome everyone, first of all. So hope you're all doing well. And we're going to be doing some exercises for the eyes. I mean, a lot of us are spending considerably more time on our devices, so including our yoga class, which used to be device free, is now got a device involved. So we're just going to be doing some eye exercises. So they are really important. So and it's something that you can add into your routine. So bringing the right arm up, shoulder height, with your right thumb up, and then moving the thumb slowly to the right, and keep gazing at your thumb without turning the head. So there will be a point where you can't go anymore without turning the head. So make sure you're not turning the head. I can see some heads turn quite a lot. Yeah. So I'm watching. So head is not turning. So you're just looking. So head's not turning again. And then bringing it back to the center. So the head is just looking, yeah, and then coming back. So the head, so keep looking to the front. So look to the front. Your head is front, all of you. And then moving just the thumb and looking with your eye without moving your head. So that takes a little bit of discipline. And then moving back slowly to the center. So carrying on for a while and just making sure the arm is relaxed. It's not about the arm. So following the thumb and then coming back to the center, keeping gazing at the thumb. One more time to the right. So go as far as you can still see the thumb without turning your head. You can still see his head's turning. And then coming back slowly. And then bring the arm down. And then we'll do the other side. So inhale, well, just lift your left arm up, looking at your thumb, and then moving it to, so you'll relax your shoulder, arm, shoulder length, and then just going to the side. So head doesn't turn. I'm finding this difficult. And if you feel your eyes are tearing up a little bit, then that's fine, let it go. And the tears coming out is good. It's just a cleansing exercise for the eyes. And one last time to the left, looking at your thumb, really focusing on that thumb. You keep looking this corner of your eye till you can no more. And then coming back slowly. Okay, so just relaxing that left arm. Okay, so now we're going to do up and down. So we're going to bring the I'll just move back a little bit. So we'll bring the right thumb up and then the left thumb down. So now just looking at your two thumbs. So starting from up to down. And then the other way, round that back up. So just focusing in that diagonal. And then swap. Left arm up, right thumb down, and then looking from the left thumb down and then down up. Focusing on that diagonal, the line joining the two. And then relax. And now we're just going to do eye circling. So you're just making like a circle with your eye. So going up and down, just tracing a circle with your eye. Eyes tend to get quite lazy. And then the other way, rotate the circle the other way. So head's not moving, of course. And then release. So I should have said those who had glasses on could have taken theirs off, but that's sorry about that. Okay, so now we're just going to do 2 relaxation exercises for the eyes. So we're just going to open the eyes and then we're going to blink it quickly about 20 times. And close the eyes. And then rub your palms together. Quite a few times just to make sure your palms are nice and warm, and then put them on the eyes. And then relax. Okay, so I think just like so we did some exercises with the eyes and then we did 2 relaxing ones. So it's quite important to think of the eyes as well in these times. So so we've been looking at the neglected feet, and we're going to spend a little bit of time over the next few weeks about on eyes as well, just to make sure the eyes are in good health. Okay, so now we're just going to be doing a little bit of neck exercise. So if you want to bring your hands interlaced behind your head, and then your elbows like in front. So I'll just explain. So we'll inhale, we'll bring the head back. Exhale, bring the elbows down and then looking back. So inhale to the side, looking up. Exhale. You can look down a little bit on the exhalation, and you can feel a little bit at the neck. So make sure that you don't put too much pressure, only what is good for you. So inhaling, the elbows go out, we're looking up, we're also opening the chest. So it's a little bit of everything. And then exhaling, elbows forward. Couple more. So you can choose how much pressure you put, how much stretch you want. Inhaling, the elbows go out and head go down, back a little bit. Exhaling, elbows meet, and a little bit of pressure on the head so that you can feel the neck, but only as much as is comfortable for you. Two more. And then relax. Okay, so then we're just going to be doing one where we sort of, so if you want to interlace your hands and then bring bring it in, your hands in front of the forehead, and then just press a little bit. So you can choose how much pressure you want to put. And then relax. Okay, so now we're just going to do just some neck exercises for going forward, going right and left. So going to the right, center, left, center. So if you want, you can exhale to one side, inhale, center, exhale, other side, inhale, center. So a few more. And then relax. So now we're just going to do some shoulder rolls from sitting. So inhale, shoulders up, back and down. Shoulders up, back and down. Two more, up, back and down, up, back and down. One more, up, back and down. Okay, and then reverse, back, up, forward and down, back, up. Couple more. Okay, and relax. So now hopefully if the neck and the shoulder area feeling a bit better. Okay, so now we're going to get up and we're going to be doing some movements. So so when you're ready, come up into a sitting position. Oh, sorry, a standing position. Okay. So we're going to start slowly. We're going to be doing a few 6-way stretch. So the first one I'll be teaching as we go on, and then you can choose your own option. So maybe I'll demonstrate the first one. So the first one is we inhale, exhale the palms together. We come up in whatever way we like, a bit of a back bend, and then we come down. So we can hold our thighs, our ankles, or wherever we like, and then we'll go up and down, up and down. So here the option is you can just hold wherever you are. If you can get onto the floor, you can hold the floor. Or if you like, you can separate the legs and then just use your legs for a bit of support to go to the side. Okay, so let's do a few of these variations. So coming to a standing position, tucking the pelvis under, opening the chest, and we'll begin. So inhale, exhale the palms together. Inhale up, so you can bring your arms fully up, or you can just open in cactus and then go back a little bit. So release the hips and just a little bit back. The neck doesn't go back on its own, it's just the middle, the upper back. And then exhale, coming down, so we all go to our legs, so not too far down, keeping the legs straight. Inhale, one side, one right arm, and then exhale down. Inhale, left arm, exhale down. And now we come up with a flat back. You can bend your knees coming up. And then once we are up, we go to the side. We exhale to one side. Inhale to the center. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale to center. And then exhale, palms down. So that's the 6-way stretch. So we'll do a different variation with the legs now. So inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, palms up, whatever way you want. A little up first and then a little bit of a back bend. Make sure you're not pinching your lower back at all. And then this time we come up, we come down with the legs a little bit apart, bending the knees. Make sure you still can see your toes. So let's spend a few moments here. And then inhale, the right arm up, looking at your right finger, and then down. Inhale, left arm up, exhale down, and then coming up. So forward first, and then up, and then one side, exhale, inhale, center, exhale, other side, inhale, center, exhale, back to where we started. So we'll do that one more time, and then you can choose whichever of these two positions you like. I'm going to go on the floor this time. So for those of you who can't get on the floor, you go on the floor. Otherwise, any two of the leg positions that we've done. So inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, coming down to your preferred position. So I'm going to go all the way down. You can bend your knees if you like, if you need to. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, down. Then coming back with a flat back, so you can bend your knees. And then coming up. So relax the shoulders, but go up. And then to the side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. And bring the arms down. Okay, wonderful. So this is the 6-way stretch. So later on when we do some sun salutations, if you want to carry on doing 6-way stretch, then please go ahead. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of a balanced pose. So we've done that before. So bring your hands interlace with your hands on your head. So we're going to be making sure your hip distance apart. So to know your hip distance, bringing your heel to the opposite arch and then rotating your foot. So that gives you hip distance. So our hands are interlaced on the head, relaxing the shoulders. So we'll inhale, we'll turn the fingers so that the palm of the hands is facing the ceiling. And then we go up. So we're looking at one point in front of us that's not moving. And then exhale, coming down. So using the inhalation to go up, exhalation to come down. So fix your point first. Inhale, coming up on the tip of your toes or wherever you feel comfortable. Exhale, coming down. So sometimes there's a tendency to go down really quickly. So see if you can resist that tendency. Inhale. And then exhale, coming down. 2 more inhales, looking, see whether you can come up a little bit higher. And then down. And one last time like this, inhale up. And then down. And now we're going to go up. And then we're going to breathe there normally. So stay high on your toes for as long as you can. So you might be kind of wobbly a little bit, that's fine. Staying there, relaxing the shoulders. So this is good for the core and for the balance and for the concentration. So, and slowly coming down if you haven't, heads on the head and then down and then relax. Okay, so again, this is just balancing, but it's quite tough, as you could probably see. So now we're going to go into a series of poses, standing. So we're just going to go into the chair pose. So bringing your hands in prayer and bring your hands at the heart center. And now bring your buttocks back as if there is a chair behind you and you want to sit on that chair. So the buttocks going back, the knees are staying, and you're still able to see your toes. So just focus at a point on the floor for now. So really feeling the strength in the legs, building the strength in the legs, making sure you're not clenching for life with your toes. So if you kind of lift your toes up, you should be able to. And make sure you can see your toes and your knees haven't gone too far forward. And just staying there in the chair pose. So please keep this position. And then if you want to bring your arms up, you can do if that feels good for you. If you think it's just not necessary, please don't. This is a perfectly good position. And it is working the legs rather than the arms. So don't worry about putting your arms up if it doesn't feel good. But for those who want a bit more of a challenge, you can do. And then bring the hands back to prayer and then come up. Okay. So now we're gonna come in, we're gonna do eagle arms. So if you want to bring your right arms underneath your left arm, so both arms out, right underneath the left, and then try and hold either just your thumb, or if you just stay here, that's fine. Or if you can actually bring the palms of the hands together, go ahead. So just staying here for a moment, that's eagle arms. So now we're going to try and play a little bit here. So now if you want, just come down into the chair pose. And then just lift your arms up a little bit. So just feel here, everything is working. The legs are working, the arms, the shoulders, everything. And then coming up and releasing the arms. Okay, so now we're going to do the opposite side. So we're still going to go to in the squat pose. If you don't want to do the squat pose, you can just stay with the arms. So it's about the arms. So now bringing the left arm underneath the right, grasping wherever you can. Just holding wherever you can, and then feel that stretch in the upper back. So really nice stretch in the upper back. So it might be too much for some. So then just adjust where your hands position are. And then if you want to come down into chair pose, go ahead. So you're not really sure which one is kind of more painful or not painful, but just where the tension is more. And then coming up and relaxing. Okay, so now we're going to be building up to the eagle pose, which is another balancing pose. So I will demonstrate. So we will, I'll demonstrate first. So we'll have the arms, and then what we do is we bring one leg and up here like so. So you can just leave the leg where it is, and then if you like, you can wrap it around and then stay there. So just, you can choose your leg position. So I'll talk you through. So both arms out, right arms underneath the left. Choose the grip that works for you. And now sitting down a little bit, so bending your left knee, come on the tip of your right toes, and then bring the right leg round. So you can just stay here. So fix a point in front of you. So you can just stay here. But for those of you who can, wrap that foot around the left foot around the right leg, do so. And then if you are happy here, you can lift your shoulders so that your elbows are in the same line as your shoulders. So staying here in the eagle pose. If the leg bit is too complicated, is not working for you, just do the arms. Have a little play. And then unwrapping, coming back. Okay, so let's try this again to the other side. If there is another balance you would rather do, please go ahead. So now left side. So left arm underneath the right, grab wherever you like. And then your weight is on the right foot, bringing the left foot just here, so you can just go, just put it there and then relax. So coming down a little bit, so you're bending on your right knee. And then for those of you who can, you can wrap the left foot around the right calf or the right leg, so wherever you can. And if this is working for you, you can bring your elbows in line with your shoulders, or just stay there wherever is comfortable. So this is Garudasana or the eagle pose. And then relax. Okay. So just shake the legs, shake the arms. And now we're going to be doing a few half sun salutation, well, one half sun salutation, and then we'll do a couple of full ones. So inhale, exhale the palms together. Inhale, up first and then back. You can choose your arm position. Exhale, come down. Bend your knees as much as you need to. If you can get the whole of your hands on the floor, the palm of your hands on the floor, do so. Inhale, the right leg back, right knee on the floor, looking up. So come on the tip of your fingers so that the back is straight, looking up to the ceiling, staying here for a couple of breaths. So really looking up to the ceiling, checking your knee alignment, your left knee alignment, left knee above the left ankle. And then with an exhalation, bring the back foot to meet the front foot. Forward fold, bringing the center of gravity a little bit forward. And then coming up with a straight back. You can bend your knees if you need to. Back, up and back, and then exhale, hands to center and back. Okay, so we'll do a few more of these. Inhale, exhale, hands to the center. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, left leg back. Left knee on the floor, looking up. Couple of breaths. Holding the equestrian pose, checking the alignment of your right knee. Right knee is directly above the right heel, so not forward, not back. And then bring the back foot the left foot lightly to meet the right, and then coming up with a nice flat back bend, and hands to prayer, and arms by the side. So 2 more, and we'll be adding a few little variations. So inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. So now inhale, the right leg back, the right knee on the floor, looking up to the ceiling. So here we're going to come up into standing knees, bringing your hands in prayer. So we're going to do a twist to either side. So left hand, left knee, twisting to the right, looking back. Breathing here normally, deeply. And then coming back to the center. And then twisting to the left. Right hand on left knee. And coming back to the center. Okay, so in this pose now, we're going to come up. So if you can come up into a lunge, come up into a bit of a lunge with just like so, if that feels good for you. Otherwise, keep the back foot on the floor. So just staying here for a moment in a lunge position. So feeling the work in the right leg, in the left leg, in the left thigh. Making sure your left toes are relaxed. And then we all drop the back leg and then bring the arms to the side, looking at the left middle finger. Dropping the shoulders. Okay, so now if this is too much for you, you can always take a break. You can always go on the floor. So now bringing the left hand on the left thigh, looking up to the right hand. And now bringing and now we'll straighten the left leg, and then we'll just walk the right foot a little bit, 45 degrees, and looking forward. So we interlace the fingers on our buttock. Our hands interlace our fingers on our buttock. So opening the chest, looking up, feeling that openness in the chest. And then now with the left knee still straight, coming down as far as feels good for you. It may not be very far at all. If your hands want to go away from your buttocks, then do so. If not, just leave them there. So we're just going down as far as is comfortable for you. And then bringing the hands back to the buttocks. And then we bring the back foot to meet the front foot. And then coming up, back bend, and hands to prayer, and hands by the side. Okay, so now we'll try and remember this on the other side. So inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, coming down. Back down first. Take a couple of breaths first of all. Bring your center of gravity slightly forward. Inhale, left leg back, left knee on the floor. And just staying here for a couple of breaths. And then bringing your right hand on your right knee. So this is a balancing pose in itself. So taking a moment here to make sure you're nice and balanced. So twist to the left, open twist. Relax the shoulders. And then coming back, the center, and then twisting to the right, left hand on the right knee. So looking back. And then coming back to the center. And now we're going to come up. So if you can, just come up, or if you need to, so the right knee is bent. So it's a little bit of a lunge here. And if this is too much for you, you can just bring the back foot on the floor. So here the left knee is bent. So the quad is nice and open. So just staying for a moment here. If balance is an issue, remember to just bring the left foot on the floor. So now we all bring the left foot on the floor, and then making sure that the right heel is in line with the left arch. Bringing the arms to up, looking at your middle right finger. So breathe, relax the shoulders. So the chest is up. So we're not going forward. The chest is just nice and up. Now drop the right elbow on the knee, on the thigh, and then open the left arm up. So take a break if anything is getting a bit much. And then straighten the right leg, and then just walking the left foot a little bit so that the foot is kind of 45 degrees. And then bringing the hands on the buttocks, either just grabbing your wrist or interlocking the fingers. So here we'll just have a little bit of an opening in the chest. So just feeling that openness. The right knee both knees are actually straight. A micro bend is absolutely fine, of course. And then now with the knee still straight, coming back to wherever is comfortable for you. Just come down with an exhalation and breathe now in this position. Holding this humble warrior position. You can lift your hands off the buttocks if they come up, don't force them. If they're not playing ball, they can just rest there. It's absolutely fine. And then bring the hands to the buttocks first. And then a little bit of bend in the right knee. And then bringing the back foot to meet the front foot. And then coming up, back bend, and hands to prayer, and lie down slowly. So just taking a moment to relax on the floor, lying down for a few moments. So here, I'll invite you to take deep, nourishing breath. So inhale, deep, exhale, deep. Making your exhalation a little bit longer than the inhalation. And also feeling that deep breath. So when you breathe in, feeling the oxygen nourishing the body, every cells of the body, and then exhaling, letting go of what you don't want. So really deep breath. So we're concentrating on deepening the breath. So it's not noisy at all. It's a subtle breath, but it's deep. We don't normally breathe like that. We're just exaggerating a tiny bit, but it should be comfortable. Don't force anything, of course. All that space that you create inside the body so the body can breathe. We're also bringing in fresh new oxygen to rejuvenate the body so the body is fresh. So a couple more in this position. Okay, so now we just come up for one forward bend. So if you want to come up into sitting position, and we'll separate the legs a little bit today. So they don't have to be too far apart, just a little bit, bringing the legs apart. So making sure you're sitting on your sit bone. So it might be that you kind of shift a little bit to make sure your spine is straight in this position. Okay, so don't overdo it. And then bend your right knee, bringing the right foot against the left leg. So keeping an eye on the left foot to make sure that the left foot doesn't go back or in, but just stays in the middle and engage, not tense, but just engage. So there is a bit of work there, but not overly. Okay, so now we're just going to do another opening. So bringing your left hand to the inside of your left leg, and then opening the arms, looking at your right arm. So staying here for a moment, feeling that openness in the chest, that length in the spine. So if you've lost the length in the spine, just breathing in and bringing that length in the spine, looking up. Just check that foot. There might be a tendency for it to go either in or out. If not, then that's great. Relax the shoulders and breathe deeply. And now turning to face the left leg, bringing your hands to either side of the left leg, and then just drop the head, so into your forward bend. So here you can just bring your hands to either side of the foot, wherever they go. You can bend the upper back, so just stay wherever is comfortable. Or if you like, you can come into a toe lock, or you can use your left hand to actually hold the rest of your toes so that they are all pointing forward. See how it goes. So it's not about how far your hands go, but it's just about getting a nice stretch in the body and the inside of the legs as well. So shoulders relaxed. Taking a few breaths here. Relaxing in the forward bend. And then coming up. And then we're going to do the same routine to the other side. So swapping legs, bending the left knee, bringing that left foot against the right. Again, keeping an eye on your right toes. So here we just get tall first. So if you just make sure you're still on your sit bones, right hand, the back of the right hand to the inside of the leg, of the right leg, and then opening the chest, dropping the shoulders, making sure the left shoulder is nice and relaxed. And even the right shoulder is relaxed. So you can bend your elbow, your right elbow, whatever is comfortable. So we're interested in that nice openness here, but there's also a little bit of work in the legs, and make sure your leg is not going in or out, your right foot, sorry. We're keeping that engaged. So it might be quite hard work just to make sure the foot stays. This depends whether you when you're walking, whether your feet go in or go out. Is it pronate or supinate in terms of your gait? That might not be the right terms, but anyway. And then turning to the right foot, bringing your hands to either side. And you can just chill out there, don't need to go any way. And if you're just here and then you just want to relax the head, you can just relax the head here, that's fine. Or if you can go all the way down or wherever it feels comfortable for you, to get a nice back, a nice stretch of the back of the right leg. And also the back of the body, the lower back actually also can get a nice stretch here. So you choose where you want your hands to be. Couple more breaths. And if there's any tension, if you can let go on your exhalation, go ahead. Deep abdominal breath. And then coming up. Okay, so now we're going to go for a couple of back bends. So if you want to just lie down on your stomach, making a pillow with your hands. And then you can bring your big toes to touch and your feet fall to the side. So you make a pillow with your hands and rest your hand on your forehead on your hands, or you can bring the cheek down to one side. So just relaxing here for a moment. So when we bring the big toes to touch and the heels to the side, we kind of relax the hips, rotate the hips in a different way than it normally does. So it just relaxes. Taking a couple of breaths here. And now we're going to do a couple of baby cobras. So bringing your hands to your chest, bringing the forehead a little bit towards the floor, just looking down. So coming up
and then lifting the hands off the floor. So we do that in sun salutation sometimes. So staying there, breathing normally. So bring the shoulders away from you, the elbows close to the body. So just breathe. So here it's not possible to do deep breath. So it's going to be shallow breath just to the clavicle area. So looking up. And then in this position, if you can go up a little bit more, go ahead. So really a nice strengthening exercise for the back. So staying and breathing. If you can go up a little bit more, go ahead without putting too much weight on your feet. The work is in the upper back.
And then coming down. And then we're going to go one more time. So if you need to rest, please rest. So feet are on the floor. Inhale, come up, head up, and then bring the hands off the floor, looking in the direction of the ceiling. You might not be able to look very far, but that's okay. And breathe. Shoulders back, elbows close. If you can come up a little bit more, go ahead. And speaking in this position is not very good. So staying here, breathe. Feeling the breath in the clavicle. And then come down and make a pillow with your hands and relax. So back bends can also get our heart rate up a little bit. So making sure you relax. And now we're going to do one more back strengthening exercise, which is the locust pose. So I will show you different positions for the arms. So you can have your arms by your side with the palms facing down. So here we're going to bring the head facing down, but I'm just talking through the arm positions first. So the arms can be just to the side of the body here. Or the full version is where the arms are underneath your body. So you can bring your palms facing down underneath your body like so. And if that doesn't work at all for you, you can make a fist and then go bring the hands there. So you can press a little bit. So the idea is you need to be able to press a little bit with your hands. So if hands underneath the body is not working for you, then remember your arms can be by the side, palms facing down. Okay, so choose a hand position that works for your body today. So now bring the chin on the floor, looking forward. So just lifting the right leg up without putting any weight on the left leg. And hold and breathe. So let go of weight on that left thigh. Breathe. And down. Now, if the neck, if the chin on the floor hurts for you, you can put the forehead on the floor, that's fine. So now lift the left leg up without putting any weight on the right. So feeling the work there in the back. So release the weight on the left, on the right thigh. A little bit higher. And then come down. Now you can take a rest, or if you like, we'll lift both legs up as high as you can. keeping the knees straight if possible. The feet are too close together. And then coming down and relaxing on the floor. So if you want to do one more time, go ahead. Otherwise, just relax. So we're going to go to the final relaxation first, and then we'll do a breathing exercise at the end. So if you want to kind of get ready for final relaxation, so we all come up in child pose first for a moment, counter pose to the back bends, and then getting ready for the final relaxation. So make sure you've got something warm. And you're fully comfortable. So any pillows underneath your knees, or wherever is comfortable, just make sure you're very comfortable, a little pillow underneath your head. So just play around with what you've got at home so you are fully comfortable. And so in the Shavasana position, making sure the neck is nice and long, so you can just bring your hair out of the way and just elongating the neck, and then gently bringing the head on the floor. So just staying there with your palms facing up, the bit of room between the arms and the armpit, and then the feet falling to the side. The legs are apart, of course, just relaxing here, feeling the work in the body, letting the body settle. So we are now going to do relaxation using the power of autosuggestion. So autosuggestion is where we are giving some commands to the body for the body to play ball. And we can actually change the way the body works. We can actually change our subconscious with the power of autosuggestion. So really believing in the power of autosuggestion and giving it your full attention for a very good relaxation. If we don't take the time to relax, the body burns out. So we need to find time for relaxation. And sometimes make a good relaxation your practice for the day. That's absolutely fine. So inhaling and exhaling as you are. So if you've got a resolve, bring it to mind now and mentally repeat it 3 times. So resolve is something that you're working towards. We're all here because we want to make some changes to our lives. We must all be having a goal. It could be a short-term goal, a medium-term goal, a long-term goal, a very long-term goal. So repeating it in the present tense 3 times with emphasis, feeling, and belief. And now mentally repeat after me. I relax my feet. I relax my feet. My feet are relaxed. I relax my ankles. I relax my ankles are relaxed. I relax my shins and calves. I relax my shins and calves. Shins and calves are relaxed. I relax my knees and kneecaps. Knees and kneecaps. Knees and kneecaps are relaxed. I relax my buttocks. I relax my buttocks. My buttocks are relaxed. I relax my thighs. I relax my thighs. My thighs are relaxed. I relax my lower back, middle back, upper back. Lower back, middle back, upper back are relaxed. I relax my abdomen, chest, and clavicle. Abdomen, chest, and clavicle are relaxed. I relax my hands, my fingers, all the fingers, the palms of the hands and the back of the hands. I relax the palms of the hands, the back of the hands. My hands are completely relaxed. I relax my wrist and forearms. Wrist and forearms, wrist and forearms are relaxed. I relax my elbows and upper arms. Elbows and upper arms are relaxed. I relax my shoulders and shoulder blades. Shoulders and shoulder blades are relaxed. My upper body is relaxed. Torso, the back are relaxed. I relax my neck. I relax my neck. My neck is relaxed. I relax my jaws, mouth, tongue, and teeth. Little bit of room between the teeth, upper teeth and lower teeth, and the palate and the tongue of the palate. Relax my mouth, tongue, teeth. Mouth, tongue, teeth are relaxed. Relax my lips. Relax my lips. My lips are relaxed. I relax my cheeks. Cheeks are relaxed. I relax my nose, nostrils. Nose, nostrils are relaxed. I relax my eyes. My eyes are completely relaxed. I relax my forehead. My forehead is nice, smooth, no lines, completely relaxed. My forehead is relaxed. My entire face is completely relaxed on the floor. My entire face is relaxed. I relax my head and scalp. I relax my head and scalp. Head and scalp are relaxed. Relax my ears. Relax my ears. My ears are relaxed. My entire body is relaxed. My entire body is completely relaxed on the floor. My entire body is relaxed. Tell yourself that if you wanted to move, you could not, because your body is so relaxed. The body is relaxed. Now bringing your attention to your navel and breathing in, bringing the air from the navel to the throat in one straight line. And then with your exhalation, visualizing that movement of the breath from the throat to back to the navel. So carrying on, and you can visualize a bit of light from moving in the middle of your chest, in the spine, at the front of the body, So visualizing light as you trace the trajectory of the breath as you move, inhaling from the navel to the throat, exhaling, visualizing that light. If you're naturally seeing other colors, that's fine. Otherwise, imagine a white color. Feeling the breath. Staying with the breath. And counting the breath. So we'll count from 7 to 0 backward. So inhale, navel to throat. 1, exhale, navel to throat. 1, or 7, sorry, and then going backward. Inhale, navel to throat, throat to navel. 6. In your own time, visualizing light. The light is nourishing your body, is transforming your body, letting the prana move. And then wherever you are, letting the breath go now. And visualizing that light lighting up your whole body. The whole body is nourished, full of prana, charged with energy. And now, bringing your resolve back, repeating it 3 times, the same resolve that you had at the beginning of the practice, repeating it to yourself 3 times. And the practice of Yoga Nidra is now closed. So bringing a little bit of movement to your feet, to your hands. And when you're ready, turning to one side, taking your time, and then coming to a sitting position. So getting ready, your sitting position. So we'll be there for just about 3 minutes or so, not too long. And then to finish the class, we'll just do a few ocean's breath or ujjayi breath. So sitting and making that constriction in your throat, inhaling. And exhaling. For those who haven't done the Ujjayi breath with me, just take a few abdominal breaths, recharging the body. So with the Ujjayi breath, you can carry on this practice of imagining light from the navel to the throat. And then throat to navel. So the sound is in the throat, not in the nose. Three more breaths, Ujjayi or abdominal, whichever. And then letting go of the Ujjayi breath. And we will finish the class with our concluding mantras. So if you know the Sanskrit one, join me. And then after the Sanskrit bit, I will be doing it in English. So when you're ready. ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. And the translation in English is: auspiciousness be unto all, perfect peace be unto all, fullness be unto all, prosperity be unto all, happiness be unto all, perfect health be unto all. May all see good in everyone. May all be free from suffering. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Thank you very much for joining me.